let me try to pinpoint something. Would it be crazy for someone to say, "I identify as a gay conservative Christian"?
What? Say that again.
Would it be crazy for someone to say that I identify as a gay conservative Christian?
It would. Okay, if someone actually came up to me and said all that, I would be interested. I'd be very curious because actually it's so uncommon, and I would be like, "What's your story, man? I want to know how that came to be. Like, there's got to be something in your story, something in your background that was like, this is what. Why did you choose these things? What happened? It's not the typical pathway for a lot of people. I think it's a lot more common for people to actually say those things nowadays, which is awesome. Um, I love when people embrace who they really are, even when their identities to don't seem to be cohesive to people, and actually take people for a loop. Um, a but yeah, I get what you're saying here, where it's like, oh, you know, that seems like an oxymoron, right?
It's not that it seems like an oxymoron. It's that let's take a cookie cutter, perhaps exaggerated example of what a gay conservative Christian might look like, because sometimes we see them on YouTube. If you were to like not know anything of that about that person, yet you just said, "Hey, something about you seems different. I'd like to sit down and have a dialogue with you," and then you speak
Mhm.
for like an hour. Do you think that within an hour, asking each other questions, that you'd be able to figure out that they were a gay conservative Christian without them having to tell you?
Yeah, no, that's the thing is like the labels themselves, I think the labels themselves when someone tells them, "Hey, I am this," right? The labels themselves can catch their eye at first. And like I said, for me, it would make me more curious, make me more interested, make me want to ask them questions and be like, "I want to get to know this person." Maybe it's just cuz I'm the type of person whoever is like living to the beat of their own drum, living like kind of like an outlier in the system. I kind of just gravitate towards people like that cuz they're just so cool to me. I'm like, I don't know, like I'm like, "Hey, you can probably tell me something really good, cool and interesting cuz like you're just so different from everyone else around me." Like it's almost like for me it's like I'm over here like looking at like a sea of beige, and I'm all of a sudden I'm just getting hit with like a variety of color of blues and reds and shit. And I'm like, "Oh shit. Yo, I want to know I want to know what the fuck those colors are." And I just flock to it. But that's just me. But what I'm saying is like, I think that when someone puts like somebody who is self-identifying and giving people, "Hey, this is who I am," it's shorthand, right? For someone else to hear it and be like, "Ooh, let me hear more." And then that's when you get to see the nitty and gritty, because nobody's identity or labels, no words can any no labels or identities could ever encompass an entire person. It's just not possible. But it's one of those things where it's like it's a starting point for other people to be like, "Let me open the door. Here's all these posters that are on my door. You want to see what's behind it? Open it." But it's like a cover to a book. Nobody, like the common phrase of "Don't judge a book by its cover," but everybody, a lot of people look at a, like, I don't know, but I don't, probably not you, Circus, probably not you, but a lot of people will be like, "That book, that cover is looking really interesting," or that cover is looking boring. I'm throwing that shit out the window. It's like, this book got like this math book got like times tables on it. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. I don't want nothing to do with this. Or, oh, this book got like really cool art. Let me just open it up and read the first page. That's how I see that. That's how I see like somebody self-identifying to someone who they are.